That's a microcosm of my entire life, of me making bad decisions and doing crazy things and getting in a lot of trouble, and God stepping in even when I didn't want him to or ask him to or know it. That party I was at, I went with a couple people in my car, but then when it was time to leave, I was so drunk. My drunk friends were telling me, let me drive you home. And I kept telling them, no, it's my car. Drove it here. I'll drive it home. The disgrace that I felt, the humiliation, the shame, the guilt, everything, all my feelings were negative. Everything I did was a reaction out of fear and shame. I had just turned 18 and had my fourth DUI. So afraid, thinking about how I was going to be in jail for the next year, and just terrified. And I believed in God, and I believed God was all-knowing, and I believed God knew everything that I had done, and there was no way God could love me. And I played my whole life before my eyes, and all I could see, Jimmy, was failure, hurt. I hurt so many people. I failed at everything I touched. I had a lot of good people come into my life, and I couldn't keep any kind of relationship because, I'd steal from my friends. I'd run around on my girlfriends. There was just no loyalty in my heart at all. It was all about me and getting what I wanted. At that time, I'll never forget that feeling of sitting on that log all by myself, thinking what a failure I am, and I can't live another day like this, and I'm gonna take myself out. Then I started thinking a little bit about the funeral, playing the funeral, in my mind, and thinking, okay, my mom would be hurt, and my sisters, and my family. It would hurt other people, and I didn't want to hurt anybody else at that time. And then suddenly I just got this feeling I don't want to die. I do not want to die. I just started crying and begging God to help me. And I reached out to God as sincere as I ever had in my life. And I never let anybody see me cry. And I was a mess. I just begged God to help me. I didn't know what to ask for. I didn't know how. I didn't know how anything could change and it could be different. I didn't know how he could help me. I just had this deep down belief that he was the only one that could help me, and that I had no chance if I didn't have God.